Hi, this is Brother K, and this message is for Nigerians. If you're a Nigerian hearing this message, just begin to go on your knees and pray for your nation. For the Bible says that God reveals to redeem, especially concerning your coming election. Concerning your coming election, there are some forces that want bloodshed, that is bloodthirsty in the land, and they want to use the coming election as a means of causing instability in the nation of Nigeria, to cause a lot of bloodshed, and they are already putting things in play. And so the next coming election, whether it's next year, it's going to be very controversial. No matter the outcome, there are people who are not going to agree with the results, and they may take matters into their own hands. And because they're in the demonic world, they are already wanting bloodshed in the nation, it will cause a lot of civil confusion. These are things which the enemy is planning to do, but by prayers we can destroy, frustrate, thwart, and cancel and break all the powers of darkness and overturn all their evil agenda concerning the nation Nigeria. Already when you see what Bokom Haram is doing in the northern region, and then the spread of Ebola in the West African nation, which is now infiltrating into Nigeria and other nations, and then the coming election. I don't want to talk about who is going to win, but there are prophecies from other prophets who are already foretelling who is going to win. And when the person wins, people are not going to like it, and some people are going to take matters into their own hands. So it is not during the election, but after the election. And when people disagree with the results, they will want to take matters into their own hands, and with the things the devil is setting in place with people like the Bokom Haram, and if prayers are not lifted up, if the church in Nigeria do not begin to pray and begin to cancel this evil satanic agenda, then it's going to bring a lot of instability in the nation of Nigeria and cause a lot of unnecessary bloodshed. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. I require to remember the last election in the nation Ghana. The same thing. The devil plotted and planned a lot of instability and even war, but by prayers it was overturned, it was cancelled, and the nation Ghana went through a peaceful election. Even though some people were not happy about the results, yet because of prayer it didn't lead to bloodshed, it didn't lead to any civil instability, and nobody lost their lives because they said, I disagree with the outcome, even though they were not happy with the results. Because of prayer, lives were not taken. But what is coming to Nigeria after the election, if people are not happy with it, some people will take matters into their own hands. And because in the realms of the spirit, the devil wants blood and want to create instability, and that's why they are now planting Boko Haram and even Ebola. Ebola is all satanic engineered to claim lives. They want to claim lives, blood. So this is time for you to begin to pray. Prepare yourself. Preparation means that to pray ahead and cancel. That is the relevance of prophecy. Prophecy should be able to warn you about something which is about to happen, and for you to be able to stand in, intercede for the nation, and cancel these satanic agendas against the nation. And that's when we say God reveals in order to redeem his children who will hearken to the voice of prophecy and then cancel it, so that no matter the outcome of the election, people will concede, agree, and they will be peaceful. Even if you disagree, you agree to disagree agreeably, and people will not take matters into their own hands and not resort to violence, because at this point the devil is planting the seed of violence, and that's why we are having Boko Haram. The devil is planting the seed of bloodshed, and that's why Ebola is already claiming lives. But by prayer and supplication and the people of God interceding for their nation in Nigeria, God will have mercy and overturn, cancel, nullify, thwart, and frustrate the counsel of the enemy against the nation Nigeria. So I am praying that as you hear this message, send it around to your loved ones who are connected to this nation, Nigeria, and begin to pray. And for the men of God who are also in Nigeria, it is time to warn your people to come together to pray, and not just only pray, preach about what people want to hear, but tell them that Jesus is coming soon, and also that it is time for them to begin to intercede for the nation. God bless you. Bye.